How did it end? Author Orpheus to Read 3 Minutes published the 16th of December 2021 updated the 16th of December 2021 The historical series, The Seventh Symphony, was released in November 2021. The picture tells the story of a concert of Shostakovich's music, which it was decided to hold in besieged Leningrad to support people exhausted by hunger and harsh living conditions and to instill hope in their hearts. Shostakovich is delivered to besieged Leningrad, but because of the war and the constant attacks of the Germans to organize a concert is not so easy. The heroes of the series constantly face new problems. To gather the orchestra turns out to be a very difficult task. Few of the musicians remained in the besieged city. Those who had such an opportunity preferred to leave, saving their lives, and many of those who remained died during the shelling, or from hunger. Holding the concert was a huge risk for everyone, for those who had to come to Leningrad and then return back to the places of temporary deployment, and for the city's residents. However, the heroes of this story are not going to give up. They realize how important it is now to raise people's morale. During the viewing, the audience is very fascinated by the story. Many are curious, what will end the series, Seventh Symphony? Will the heroes, despite all the difficulties and problems that stand in the way, still manage to play the legendary Seventh Symphony? What will win, art or war? At the end of the eighth series, the concert will take place after all. The performance of Shostakovich's Seventh Symphony creates a sensation. A lot of spectators gather and everyone appreciates the performance. In the finale of the series, Karl Ilyich gives a speech. He says that he feels joy and celebration, as well as closeness with everyone present. He appreciates the contribution of everyone who played the symphony that evening. It doesn't matter how big the contribution was or how eminent the musicians are, each of them may be forgotten over time. It may even happen that history will not preserve a single name at all. But this fact does not upset Karl Ilyich. The main thing for him is that the very fact that Shostakovich's symphony was performed in starving Leningrad under siege will be preserved, and people will not be able to forget it. With this concert Elias Berg proved that music is stronger than death. And it is this idea that he wants to convey through generations, through years. He dreams that the children, grandchildren and great-grandchildren of those who were in besieged Leningrad will remember this concert. So that they would feel that the city lived, that everyone who lived in besieged Leningrad fought. The conductor ends his speech with the words, "Thank you. We will win." The flautist Vera says goodbye to Leonid Kleiman. He tells his son that he will have to leave tomorrow and leaves him in charge. A car arrives for Elias Berg. He is informed that he must go to the airfield to evacuate from besieged Leningrad. However, the conductor, who knows that there are 2 seats left on the plane for the evacuation of especially important citizens, refuses the right to leave. Instead, he suggests that Vera and her son be evacuated, for no one is more important than women and children. The representative of the authorities tries to object, but Karl Ilyich is adamant. He says goodbye to Kleiman, who thanks him heartily for this decision. The series ends with tragic shots of the conductor going down to the Neva River and looking long and sadly at the river.